Alright, so basically we've done almost everything we had done in the old version of the game before the upgrade. The only thing I didn't do was that I couldn't find the crazy elf who wants us to murder or otherwise accost the adopted orc daughter of the mayor. I couldn't find that guy. I think we ran into him first in the graveyard, and then he told us to meet him at the King Crab Inn, which is where the murder scene is.
Right.
But I haven't seen him. I went and talked to the daughter, and I got most of the same stuff from the conversations there, at least the intro conversations. But I couldn't find that elf guy anywhere around. So actually, I don't know. Excuse me. I don't know what we're supposed to do next. And the log shows us what we've done so far. When we dug up the body, we dug up Jake's coffin and found that there was a sheep, and we argued with the Mortician about that, but we lost the argument because we lost the rock, paper, scissors game.
Sadly.
Yeah, sadly. And I really don't know what to do next. Got any ideas?
You mean as far as where to go?
Well, as in what to look. I mean, we could just go back to the inn and see if there's any more evidence. I also talked to the talking head, and I got a minor quest there. It seems like a lot of stuff has really been streamlined.
Okay. Do we want to break in, or do we need to break into this place?
Oh, I tried whacking the door there, and it was really tough. I didn't want to break my weapons on it. What's over here? Evelyn's house.
Do we have a lockpick key?
Yes, I tried it and I failed. Where's the inn again?
Yeah, you need a lockpick level of 1 to pick this.
Yeah, and I guess our lockpicks are not that high. I guess.
Sad.
Yeah, not even level 1 lockpicks. All right, I'm gonna go into the inn and see if there's anything. I already also talked to these guys. Most of them seem to be just members of the Fabulous Five again.
Yeah, because last time, didn't we get one of those guys to follow or join us or something?
I think it was an option.
Whatever happened to that troop of eager imbeciles we sent to the...
And we went out exploring and combating and not having the greatest of successes.
Yeah, so we've not done any of that in this playthrough yet. Right, so who's this in here?
Greetings, traveler. And may the immaculate conduits...
and this is the religious nut.
...comfort and cradle you. Tell me, have you yet heard the revelation? You mean you haven't heard? Oh, what fortune that I may share the goddess's salvation with one who has, as yet, been lost. Steel yourself, friend, for your mortal spirit could be forever transformed from this moment forth. The conduit, our link to the goddess herself, has given us a special gift, and the gift is thus. By following her instructions and becoming initiated into the one way, we can each of us live on for a span greater than the number of stars that twinkle within the goddess's right eye.
Not the left eye?
For this hallowed information, you must seek an immaculate chapel. Go north, friend, through the forest and into the town of Silverglen, where all may be revealed. There, among her followers and friends, dwells the goddess's ecstasy, her one way. She came from on high to we mortals and showed us the path to the goddess, where all living souls are naturally inclined. She showed us that injury and malady need not mark the end of life, but that through her methods we could ascend to greater life in service of the goddess. What's in a name?
He doesn't want to give us his
For
name.
we all begin equal in the conduit's eyes, and only through great deeds may enter into her inner ring. Go on the path to the righteous, my friend. Forget not that the conduit has great plans for you.
So that's 2 RPGs we're playing that have a thing in it called the Conduit. Because
Oh, the
Mass
irony.
Effect has that too. And yeah, I've also noticed that like all the areas also have like little. Oops, darn it! I keep hitting that instead
Yeah, don't you hate that?
of whatever
Home, my
Zoom
good
is
man.
supposed to be.
Drink if you please.
There've been lots of little cosmetic improvements everywhere too. Like the stage where the talking head was is also. It's like all different. Like everything is different a little bit. All right, so there's a town north of here called Servalglen, and won't be going there anytime soon, I don't think.
Greetings.
Did we talk to him last time?
I think we
I don't mean
did.
to hint. Ready to have another look? One moment.
I'll unlock the door. The door's already unlocked, dude. I guess I just want to make sure we haven't missed anything. Oh, okay. I wanted to inspect the bed. Instead, we've opened it. Alright. Should we try lockpicks on the chest, maybe? Can we do that?
Sure.
So, can I just drag and drop it, maybe? Yeah.
Looking good.
Oh, you put the lockpicks on top of the chest.
Oh. Use.
I think you want to use
Oh,
the
okay,
item.
yeah.
There you go.
Lockpicking level too low.
Darn it.
But I think that's probably like a lockpick skill on my part, not necessarily the lockpicks themselves.
Yes, probably. Well, just because you have a hammer and chisel doesn't make you Michelangelo. So, yeah. So I think for what we want to do
Usually it
either...
doesn't.
Yeah, we want to increase our particular proficiency with certain items, especially the lockpicks, because going through doors and or chests seems to be an integral part.
Yeah. Do you want to see if you can break the chest?
Oh, I can try.
I mean, like attack it.
Yep.
12. Yeah, that does not seem... That seems to have done an almost imperceptible amount of damage to this chest. And that's how I felt about the door to the general store.
I can pick up.
Oh, yeah, I also had to drop... You were having a problem walking because you were carrying full water barrels, so I dropped those for you.
Yeah, thank you. That was probably why. Do you want to go down to the prison to see what's down there?
Oh, you mean the dungeon? Or whatever's the cellar?
Yeah. Wasn't there somebody down there that we were doing something with?
King Crab Inn cellar. Well, actually, I mean, going to the cellar of the inn is always a thing that you end up having to do, so why not? There's a poison cloud in this next room. Is there a vent we can cover? Yeah, there is.
Let's see. Put the chest on it. There's a barrel in there, but you can't pick it up because it's like stealing. There's also another chested tavern ornate chest. Wooden crate. Oh, simple tavern cellar chest key down here. Those are all red.
Yeah, it's labeling everything down here as stealing, and I don't know.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Lighting my pipe.
Oh, where's the bartender going?
Now.
Quit moving around.
It's grown more swollen than saffrons, I dare say. Home, my good man. Drink if you please.
Please do keep shouting in my ear.
Actually, gonna have to go behind the bar myself to get a drink.
Hello again. How can I help you?
What do you know about Jake's murder?
Mind if we keep our voices down over that sensitive subject? That room where it happened. It
Oh,
was
okay.
rented to a certain woman. Though I regret she came heavily cloaked, but paid the full sum in advance. I was used to such transactions after many similar concerning a certain Esmeralda. Figured this were just more at same. I saw one other figure go into the room that night. I was startled awake by
Okay.
it. By the
No,
time
he-
whoever done it has escaped through the Councillor Jake. That poor man. Esmeralda's longest-standing lover has the audacity to remain lodged at this very inn, you know? He's called the... Well, between you and me, things have been rather slow since the, incident.
No. I thought maybe he would have a quest for us, like go kill the rats in the basement, like usually there is, but no. And There isn't anybody else in here. We already talked to the Duke.
Tell me,
Oh, my good man.
have you ever had the fortune
All right,
of
maybe we
challenging
can. Maybe we can go tell the. Maybe we can go tell the head of the garrison or the mayor about the Mortician and get some action out of that.
On the move for cheese. That excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine almond bear.
Okay, that's the yeah, it's the mayor's office. Where's the mayor?
What? Oh, it's you! What news? Maxine? What in heaven's name are you? Oh, you mean the mongrel that's always skulking about the place. I spent months trying to teach that worthless hound how to fetch, and it sat through every lesson looking at me as if I were an idiot. Man's best friend, my eye.
Maxine is, of course, I believe, a cat, actually.
I've always been more fond of cats myself.
I'm pretty sure Maxine is a cat. Alright, so there's no option there to complain about the Mortician. You think he worked for the mayor? You think that would be an easy way to handle it? That's the shop. Where is... Legion headquarters is around the corner. Yeah, that's where we want to go.
Joking. I've been mauled. I'll be disfigured.
Okay, let's see if there are any new options.
You again.
Jake's murder.
What about it?
Jake's okay, there's an option here about Jake's
I
corpse.
see. You've come to report a dead sheep. A heap of mutton that sailed into view upon your robbing the grave of
Yeah,
a
didn't we do the whole
councillor.
sheepish thing?
Lovely. Well, don't just stand there gawking like guppies. Hie yourself to Roberts the Mortician. If anyone buried a sheep, obviously it was him.
He just refers us back to the Mortician.
Yeah.
Well, have you found any incriminating evidence against
No.
her? If so, let's have it. If you must.
Alright, so nothing advancing there. In that case, let's actually go to the shop.
Real damage.
Okay, security guard, Esmeralda, Septimus. Yeah, we talked to him. Nope. No, I wanted to...
The hunter returns! I hope you are here to shop rather than sleuth.
Okay, there's a new option here. I've been told your husband collected something called Starstone.
Starstone? I've never heard of such a thing. Dear Jake had a mineral collection, yes. As far as I knew, it was one of his pastimes, nothing more. Do you mean to imply he collected something dangerous? Something that may have gotten him into trouble? Oh, this is all too much. I feel like I'm drifting from nightmare into nightmare. Listen, if you're going to accuse me of something, you would better find the evidence to back up your ridiculous claims.
Well, we're trying.
Well, what do you want to know?
Okay, no. Alright, so that looks like it's the only new option there, was because we went through the Zigzags thing and got told about Starstones and about the Void Dragon. Alright, so let's hold down the option key and hope up something comes up that says evidence.
Assure me, dear Septimus, that you haven't been fighting those awful orcs. I can't bear to imagine something would happen to you.
Oh, but don't you worry, milady.
Oh, we can't even get into the room because it's locked.
Oh, but what if you were to be ambushed, caught unawares?
There's a key. Should we steal the key?
Well, the question is, what is it for, and is it worth stealing?
Well, it might be for the room downstairs. Folded shirts. Oh, okay, I thought that was a book, but it's just shirts. Key. Oh, it's the key to the house.
So that doesn't help us very much.
Well, I don't know. Actually, this is the.
Oh, wait a minute. There's a stones over here.
Moonstone, diamond, glass ruby, star pebble.
Yeah.
Is a star pebble in any way related to a star stone?
Well,
do you
see, that's
think?
just it. I'm wondering if any of these could be important at some point.
If she has a house separate from the shop, searching it might be worthwhile. I guess the question is, are the guards gonna... Okay, don't take or touch property that isn't yours. Owners will be offended and their attitude towards you will drop. They will also call the guards if you go too far. Alright, I guess the real question though is this like Skyrim? Like, do people know you've stolen stuff even when they don't
weren't
see
there?
you?
Yeah, I never quite understood Andor like that.
Oh, okay. It says better enter sneak mode to steal property when the owner isn't looking. But the owner's on a different floor. Now do I have to sneak out of here? Or are they going to see that I've got the key on me when I walk down? Sneaking successful. You didn't steal anything, though. You don't need to sneak. Alright, well, nobody's saying anything, so... Sneaking failed. Okay, now, so did Esmeralda have a house?
And if so, where could it be?
Well, you think it would have been right next to...
Esmeralda's shop.
Esmeralda's shop.
Not necessarily. I don't live next to where I work.
True, but this place isn't that big either.
Now, there are a few buildings on here that we have not been to and or been in yet. So, because they're not marked. So maybe we should do that first.
Door. Oh, Theodore, this is the healer's house. The Mortician...
Now, does my map up... Whoa, what happened? Does my map update when you find things too?
I think so. Okay, that's Evelyn's house, not Esmeralda's house.
Darn, all these E names.
The Mortician appeared for a second and then he disappeared. Corpse Compendium. You see, he's got a locked door too.
So now that we can sneak and steal things, should we sneak and steal things?
Well, like what? I mean, there's a skull and a book.
Yeah. Well, it's true. Skull. Oh, there's also an empty potion bottle. In the other room, there appears to be books, Robert's ledger, maybe some things in the baskets.
Oh, and it looks like that unsuccessful attempt to pick the lock chest consumed the lockpick. So
yeah, I would figure they were disposable.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping it wouldn't be, but it's logical that it was.
That's enough of that now.
Oh!
What did you try to do?
I tried to walk in the guy's bedroom because the door was opened and his attitude dropped.
He does not like you.
And my two options are, I think I'll stay or I'll take my leave.
We'll have none of that, you hear?
If you take a step closer, I'll scream. Oh, we can bribe him. No, I'm not doing that.
No, that costs good money.
Okay, there's a Mortician's chest key here. Where is it? Okay, it's on the table in his bedroom. Did you just go downstairs?
No, I'm right next to you.
No, did he go downstairs?
Oh, I think so. It's a trophy on the wall of a boar's head.
Okay, I've stolen his chest key. Oh, what happened? Oh,
he came back. Yeah, he's walking around.
We can't
sneak
in front of him. That's okay. He'll just wander around. We can wait till he goes back downstairs. I bet. They're not that bright.
I'm sitting on his hammer.
So when he goes downstairs, I will try to use the key to open the chest. Nothing suspicious about this at all. I'm just hanging out at the edge of the door you told me not to go in. Don't worry, I don't intend anything.
I'm wondering what he's banging on. He's banging on
Yeah,
something
I
in
don't
the
know.
middle
There's
of open
nothing there.
space.
They've probably got a lot of generalized working on stuff type animations and a bunch of objects that are tagged as you can work on this thing. It's a little better for taking the wood from the pile, but not much. Okay, so now he's feeding the fire. That looks okay.
Yeah, but he could be
Go
doing this
away.
for hours. Well, that's just it. Well, wait a minute. Would it work for one of us to go downstairs and draw his attention somehow?
I don't know. We'll try. I suppose you could just hang out. Well, actually, since he's upstairs now, I guess I could steal his book.
Yeah, exactly.
I generally don't do this. I generally avoid stealing in these kinds of games. I don't know why.
I don't know why either. That's all everybody ever does.
Funkmon, when we played Elder Scrolls Online, like, stealing things was like his first order
Well,
of
yeah.
business.
I mean,
was to figure out
please,
how to
come on.
steal as much as possible
Yeah.
and then sell it all.
It's taking what doesn't belong.
I'd be talking to people to get quests, and he would run by, being followed by all the town guards because you'd just stolen everything he could see.
Yeah, that sounds like him.
I think if we're both downstairs, he'll eventually come down here, and then we can go
All
back
right.
upstairs.
I'll tell you what. Let me see if I can draw his attention down here.
But we probably can't. I see. I don't have any more log. Do you have any lockpicks?
I can check, but I don't think so. It's raining outside. I have a sheep's corpse.
Only outside of town.
Painting of a rooster, empty canister, firestorm grenade.
Yeah, see, I think the important thing is not what's in the chest. It's the important thing is over here. He's got a ledger. So if there's anything that constitutes evidence against him, other than the sheep's body, it's probably this ledger, which means we got to get inside this door. Maybe the key to the room is in the chest that's upstairs that we have the key to? I don't know. Oh!
You can just open
I
it.
thought it was locked.
Shall we sneak?
Okay, yeah, I'm sneaking. I'm going to take the ledger.
Now, this is valuable.
Oh, okay. Care for a sneak peek. Enter sneak mode and sneak behind them to pickpocket them. To see he's got 9-inch nails.
Yeah.
Alright, well, let's walk outside and take a look at the book. I think they've stolen their sneak mechanic from Metal Gear Solid.
You think?
Okay, so now let's take a look. Robert's ledger.
Read. What does he say?
Furthermore, I find it impossible that any but Mayor Cyseal, Captain Aureus, Evelyn, or Esmeralda would have been able to gain access to the body without my noticing. A corpse can't vanish into thin air, and even if it could, it's not as though a strong wind could blow a sack of gold onto the empty slab. No, one of them must have been involved, but as long as no one goes digging up Jake's coffin, I don't see how the crime could ever be traced back to me.
Did he just admit to murder?
Well, no. It seems he admits to being some. Okay, what it seems he's admitting to at the very least is that supposedly one day while he's working in his mortuary, the body of Councillor Jake goes missing and is replaced by a sack of gold. And he just has to decide whether he's going to report this or just bury the sheep's corpse.
Right.
And that's what he does. He just buries the
the
sheep's corpse. But apparently, he's claiming, at least in the journal, that he doesn't know where the money came from. But the options are the mayor, the captain, Evelyn, or Esmeralda.
Looks like the Mortician is rather suspicious about Jake.
What could Mayor Cyseal, Captain Aureus, or Evelyn have to do with it?
All right, so the we've broadened our scope of suspects, apparently, to add in the mayor, the captain, and Evelyn. Have we even talked to Evelyn? I know she has a house.
See, I can't remember simply
Who is
because
Evelyn,
of
actually?
which version we did.
Do you remember ever? I mean, we know that this is Evelyn's house down here. This little thing we can't get into. But do we know who Evelyn? Do we know who Evelyn is?
I don't remember. I've played so much since then.